Welcome to the Budget Car Guide, where we commit to providing exhaustive, technically grounded analysis of vehicles that redefine their segments and exert pressure on entire market paradigms. Today, we focus our analytical lens on a vehicle that has emerged as perhaps the most potent symbol of the new competitive reality in the global automotive industry, the BYD Seal, specifically in its high-performance dual-motor variants. While brands like Yangwang showcase technological overkill for the stratosphere, the core BYD Seal performs a different and arguably more disruptive function. It democratizes world-class electric sports sedan performance, design, and technology. It represents a staggering synthesis of competencies, delivering a package that challenges the fundamental value equations of established players from Tesla to Porsche to the German luxury mainstream, all at a price point that redefines consumer expectation. The BYD Seal is not merely a successful model, it is a case study in integrated vertical manufacturing, strategic design hiring, and calibrated performance tuning. Its mission is to prove that a vehicle can simultaneously be breathtakingly beautiful, explosively quick, dynamically engaging, technologically rich, and remarkably affordable. It targets the heart of the performance-oriented EV market, directly confronting icons like the Tesla Model 3 Performance, the BMW i4 M50, and the Porsche Taycan base model. Not by matching their price, but by delivering 80 to 90% of their experiential thrill for 50 to 60% of the cost. This analysis will deconstruct the Seal Performance across four foundational pillars: its exterior design philosophy and global aesthetic appeal, its interior execution and technology integration, its revolutionary E-Platform 3.0 and CTB architecture, and its chassis tuning, driving dynamics, and ultimate market disruption strategy. Chapter 1. Exterior Design Philosophy, Ocean Aesthetics, and the Attainable Exotic. The first and most immediate victory of the BYD Seal is its design. In an industry where Chinese cars were once criticized for derivative styling, the Seal stands as a defiant rebuttal. Its design language, termed Ocean Aesthetics, was penned under the direction of Wolfgang Egger, former head of design at Audi and Lamborghini. This hire was strategic, injecting a deep understanding of European sports car proportions and surface tension into BYD's DNA. The result is a shape that is universally acclaimed, proving that Chinese automotive design can not only compete but lead on the global stage. The Seal's silhouette is a masterclass in fluid dynamics and emotional sculpture. It presents a classic four-door coupe profile, but with a uniquely resolved tension. The hood is low and long, flowing seamlessly into a sharply raked windshield. The defining feature is the dramatic wave-line character line that originates at the front fender, arcs dramatically upwards through the front door, and then descends gracefully toward the rear haunch. This single, powerful line creates a sense of dynamic motion even at a standstill, mimicking the form of a breaking wave or a muscular torso. It also cleverly creates a visual floating roof effect, where the dark-painted upper portion of the body appears detached from the lower portion, enhancing the car's sleek, technical appearance. The front fascia is clean and purposeful, eschewing a conventional grille for a smooth, aerodynamic face. The headlight units are intricate, featuring a twin-element LED signature that resembles crashing waves or crystalline structures, adding intricate detail upon closer inspection. Lower down, aggressive air intakes and a subtle splitter hint at the performance lurking beneath. The side profile is further enhanced by flush door handles that pop out electronically, preserving the clean flanks. The rear of the Seal is equally resolved. A full-width LED light bar incorporates a complex parametric pattern inspired by a seahorse's tail or ocean currents, providing a distinctive and modern nighttime signature. A pronounced integrated spoiler lip on the trunk lid and a sculpted diffuser element emphasize the car's performance intent without appearing tacked on. The overall proportions, a long wheelbase, wide track, and short overhangs, are textbook sports sedan, conveying stability and agility. The Seal's design succeeds because it feels both exotic and accessible, emotionally stirring, yet impeccably refined. It possesses a design cohesion and confidence that forces observers to ask, what is that? And then, more importantly, how much does it cost? Setting the stage for its value shock. Chapter 2. Interior Architecture, Tech-Centric Modernism and Driver Focus. Inside, the BYD Seal translates its exterior's modern athletic language into a cabin that is driver-centric, technology-forward, and crafted with a level of quality that belies its price point. The interior philosophy is tech-laden sport, creating an environment that feels connected and contemporary without succumbing to stark minimalism or overbearing opulence. The dashboard architecture is defined by a strong, driver-oriented horizon line. The most prominent feature is the now iconic 15.6-inch rotating central touchscreen. This portrait-oriented display is the command center for BYD's D-Link infotainment system. Its party trick, the ability to rotate 90 degrees into a landscape orientation at the touch of a button, or automatically based on the app being used, for example, portrait for scrolling menus, landscape for video, is both clever and functional. The D-Link system itself is highly capable, with a responsive interface, comprehensive connectivity, 4G, 5G, Wi-Fi, over-the-air updates, and a vast library of downloadable Android-based apps. It represents a more open and customizable software environment than many competitors. Flanking this central hub are two key driver displays. A 10.25-inch fully digital instrument cluster sits directly ahead of the steering wheel, presenting speed, battery state, driving mode, and navigation cues with clear, customizable graphics. Perhaps more impressively, a head-up display, or HUD, projects essential information onto the windshield, allowing the driver to keep eyes on the road, a feature often reserved for higher trim levels or more expensive cars. This trio of screens creates a highly digital, information-rich cockpit that caters to the tech-savvy driver. The material quality marks a significant leap for BYD and for the segment. Soft-touch, textured polymers cover the upper dashboard and door caps. The seats are upholstered in high-quality vegan leather, with real Nappa leather often an option, featuring sporty yet comfortable bolsters, and are available with heating and ventilation. Accents of brushed aluminum or dark chrome are used sparingly on the steering wheel, center console, and door handles. The steering wheel itself is a flat-bottomed, perforated leather-wrapped unit with integrated controls, reinforcing the sporty feel. Ambient lighting with multiple color options traces the contours of the dashboard and doors. While not adorned with exotic woods or acres of hand-stitched leather, the Seal's cabin is thoughtfully assembled with tight panel gaps and a solid feel to all switches and controls. It successfully creates a modern, premium, and focused environment where the technology feels integral, not intrusive. Chapter 3. Revolutionary Platform, E-Platform 3.0, and Cell-to-Body Technology. The true engineering marvel of the BYD Seal and the foundation for its exceptional performance and efficiency lies beneath its beautiful skin. It is built upon BYD's proprietary E-Platform 3.0, an architecture designed from the ground up for electric vehicles. This platform incorporates several breakthrough technologies that collectively deliver advantages in safety, dynamics, space, and energy use. The centerpiece innovation is the cell-to-body technology. Traditional EV battery packs are constructed as separate modular units, or cells to modules to pack, that are then bolted to the vehicle's chassis floor. CTB revolutionizes this. The lithium iron phosphate blade cells from BYD's FinDreams battery division are directly integrated into a structural tray that becomes an intrinsic load-bearing part of the car's chassis. The upper cover of the battery pack is essentially the vehicle's floor plan. This has profound benefits. Exceptional structural rigidity.
The CTB pack significantly increases the torsional stiffness of the vehicle's body in white. A stiffer chassis provides a superior foundation for suspension tuning, improving handling precision, steering response, and overall refinement by reducing flex and vibration. Optimized packaging and space. By eliminating layers of packaging, CTB allows for a flatter floor and more efficient use of vertical space. This contributes to the Seal's low seating position and spacious cabin, despite its sporty, low-slung roof. Enhanced safety. In a side impact collision, the ultra-strong blade cell array acts as a structural member, helping to absorb and deflect crash forces away from the occupant cabin. The LFP chemistry itself is also inherently more stable and resistant to thermal runaway than high-nickel chemistries. Improved dynamics. The integration places the heavy battery mass extremely low and centrally within the wheelbase, giving the Seal a phenomenally low center of gravity. This drastically reduces body roll and improves cornering stability, providing a natural advantage for sporty handling. The platform also incorporates 800-volt capable silicon carbide power electronics in its higher performance versions. Silicon carbide semiconductors are more efficient than traditional silicon IGBTs, reducing energy losses during inversion, converting DC battery power to AC for the motor. This efficiency gain directly extends range and allows for higher, sustained power output. Combined with an advanced heat pump thermal management system that efficiently regulates battery and cabin temperature in all climates, the E-Platform 3.0 is a masterpiece of integrated, efficient EV engineering. Chapter 4: Powertrain, Dynamics, and the Art of Accessible Performance. The performance variants of the Seal harness this brilliant platform to deliver shockingly accessible thrills. The flagship is the dual-motor performance model. This setup typically places a potent permanent magnet synchronous motor on the rear axle, primary drive, and a complementary induction motor on the front, creating an intelligent all-wheel drive system. The combined output is formidable: 530 kilowatts, approximately 530 horsepower, and 670 newton-meters, or 494 pound-feet of torque. In a vehicle weighing around 2,150 kilograms, this translates to relentless, instant acceleration. The 0 to 100 kilometers per hour, 0 to 62 miles per hour time is a mere 3.8 seconds. This places the Seal Performance in the same league as a Porsche Taycan 4S or an Audi RS e-tron GT in a straight line, vehicles costing 2 to 3 times as much. The acceleration is characterized by the silent, violent surge typical of high-performance EVs, pinning occupants to their seats without the drama of gear changes or engine roar. However, straight-line speed is only part of the story. The Seal's chassis tuning is what elevates it from being a fast appliance to a genuine driver's car. This tuning was overseen by Heiner Renz, a former Mercedes-AMG chassis engineer. His team focused on achieving a rare and coveted balance: agile handling paired with daily driver comfort. The suspension utilizes a front double wishbone and rear 5-link independent setup, a configuration favored for its precise geometry control and handling capabilities. The tuning carefully manages spring rates, damping, and anti-roll bar stiffness. The result is a car that feels taut, responsive, and eager to turn in. The steering is quick and offers decent feedback, communicating the grip levels of the front tires. The low center of gravity from the CTB battery makes cornering feel planted and confidence-inspiring, with minimal body roll. Yet the damping is compliant enough to absorb bumps and road imperfections without sending shocks through the cabin. It manages to avoid the brittle, harsh ride that often plagues performance-tuned cars on less than perfect roads. The braking system, blending strong regenerative braking with substantial physical discs, provides consistent, fade-resistant stopping power. The driving experience is one of surprising sophistication. It feels like a well-sorted European sports sedan with a polished blend of grip, feedback, and composure. Crucially, this performance does not come at the expense of usability. Thanks to its efficient platform and large, typically 82.5 kilowatt-hour LFP blade battery, the Seal Performance still achieves a CLTC-rated range of over 500 kilometers. While real-world spirited driving will reduce this, it remains a fully practical daily driver. It supports DC fast charging at high rates, enabling quick replenishment on road trips. Conclusion: the value proposition that redefines a segment. The disruptive power of the BYD Seal Performance lies in its unprecedented synthesis. It is not the best at any one thing in absolute terms. A Porsche Taycan handles with more nuance. A Lucid Air is more efficient. A Mercedes EQ interior uses more opulent materials. But no competitor, at anywhere near its price point, combines all these attributes to such a high degree. It offers world-class design that turns heads and wins awards, hypercar rivaling acceleration, 0 to 100 kilometers in 3.8 seconds, authentically engaging and balanced handling tuned by ex-Mercedes-AMG expertise, a tech-rich, high-quality interior with innovative features like the rotating screen, cutting-edge, safe, and efficient platform technology, CTB, CIC, practical range, and daily usability. It bundles all of this into a package that, in many markets, is priced at or below a base Tesla Model 3 long range or a well-equipped Volkswagen Arteon for extreme value. This forces a brutal reckoning for consumers and competitors alike. For the buyer, it poses a simple question: why pay a significant premium for a German badge or a Tesla when the Seal offers comparable or superior objective performance, stunning design, and advanced technology for tens of thousands less? For competitors, it demolishes the traditional pricing ladder for performance and technology, demanding a radical reevaluation of their own
Cost structures and value propositions. The BYD Seal Performance is more than a car. It is a market correction. It proves that exceptional electric performance, design, and technology need not be the exclusive domain of the wealthy. In doing so, it has not just entered the sports sedan segment, it has rewritten the rulebook, establishing a new benchmark for value that will pressure the entire industry for years to come. It is the definitive example of the new, accessible performance paradigm and a clear signal that the center of gravity in the automotive world is decisively shifting.